Right, let's start today's session. See, in the last lecture of Python, we were discuss about how to set up Python software. That means how to download and install Python software. And after that, what are the possible ways to write Python code and execute, we discussed, right? So these are the different ways to write Python code and execute. So one is using interactive mode. Next one is using script mode, and next using Python ideally. We have seen all these three options. And today I'm going to launch the editor called PyCharm editor. So we'll see how to download and install PyCharm editor. Once today I launch PyCharm editor, from now onwards, I'm going to use completely in our sessions PyCharm editor only for writing Python code and execute. Okay. Yes. First of all, you have to download PyCharm editor. Okay. After that, you have to install it and you have to create a project folder in PyCharm editor. So in my computer already the PyCharm editor is available. So I should uninstall first because to show you the installation procedure of PyCharm editor clearly. So let's try to uninstall the PyCharm editor from my computer now. So for that, I'm just going to control panel, click on uninstall program, and you can see the PyCharm editor is already available in my system for my previous batches. So PyCharm 2025, right click and uninstall. So I'm doing an installation of PyCharm editor so that from the beginning, if I show how to download and install so that you will get clarity how to set up a PyCharm editor software. Okay, fine. But remember strictly, if you are going to set up PyCharm editor, before that, in your system, Python software mandatory. So first of all, you have to check whether Python is available or not. Okay, how to check Python is present or not, you know already in the last lecture I discussed. So simply go to command prompt, type Python space hyphen version so that you will get clarity whether Python software is present or not. So without having Python software, you can't go with PyCharm editor. Even if you install PyCharm editor, later you can't run Python programs because interpreter is required, right? To run Python programs, interpreter is required. That interpreter, how you will get means you have to install with Python software first. After installation of Python software, you can set up any editor like PyCharm, okay, and Visual Studio Code like that. Some students, especially who are into data science or data analysis part, they use Jupyter, Spider, Atom, other tools. Yes, it's also possible. But here I'm trying to launch exclusive Python editor like PyCharm editor. So now in my computer, there is no PyCharm editor. Let's try to download and install, sir. So how to download PyCharm editor means simply you can just Google it. Go to Google, simply type download PyCharm. That's it. Download PyCharm. Okay. Press enter. And there you will be able to find the first link, www.jetbrains.com. So this is the first link you have to visit. Once you visit the first link, look at this. They're asking you the only Python IDE you need. That means integrated development environment. So you can click on download. But look at this. This is free forever. Okay. So plus 1 month of pro included. Professional features also will be included. 1 month after, the professional features will be excluded and you can execute, you can use the community editor forever free. Okay, for the first time you're using a new user for PyCharm, they'll allow you to use a plus 1 month of pro included professional features. And after that, so they'll cut down the professional features, then they'll ask you to use free forever for community version only. So this is one of the option you have. So I recommend you to download this. Or else you can see, you can scroll down. There is a community edition also there. So this is free and built on open source. Completely free it is. Okay. So I recommend this one only better, because above one that was completely professional, 1 month the trial version only will be there. After 1 month, you can uh, not practice Python programs, and they'll ask you to make a license, right? So that's the problem actually. So that's the reason, if you want experience the professional or pro version, then try to download and install this one. Okay. Or else if you want to go with the community only from the beginning onwards, you don't need any professional editor, like then you can go with this one only. Okay, then I recommend you, for the first time user, just for 1 month purpose, you can go with professional only, so that you will get clarity what things are there here. At least 1 month you will get experience, professional features. And using this, we can do all uh, projects, like including Django, REST API, other frameworks also we can manage with this PyCharm Pro version. But initially, if we go with PyCharm community, means it is completely free, built on open source. Whatever you want, you can go through this. But let's go with this one, sir. Community is the best one, because we are working with purely Python right now. Later, when we go for Django, REST API and all, then for that you can go with professional, that too 1 month trial version. But generally in our full stack development, usually what we do means, for web development of Django, REST API, other frameworks, we use Visual Studio Code, that is free. And for pure Python purpose, I recommend you to download PyCharm Community Edition. So let's have the download PyCharm Community for pure Python development. Okay, so let's click on download. You can see this download, your download has begun. So it takes few seconds. It will complete few seconds, within few seconds. Then after that, you have to install it, sir. Wait a few seconds. Yes, almost done. Right. So once you complete this download process, wait few more seconds. Now it's done. Okay. Once you complete it, let's close the all windows and go to the downloads folder from your computer. Now you can see, go to the downloads folder. I have this PyCharm Community 2025, right? So simply double click on it. Once you double click on it, and it will ask you to proceed. Do you want to allow this app to make changes in your device? Now you can see, welcome to PyCharm Community Edition setup, and click on simply next. Again, click on simply next, because the destination folder automatically selects C drive. And don't forget to activate the checkboxes, are like create a desktop shortcut, one checkbox, and you can see this update path. Okay, so this is automatically set the environment variable for your operating system. This is mandatory, and this is also required. You can have the menu options, and this is very important, .py extension. So why this is important means, if I don't activate this .py extension checkbox, every time while adding the new file to the project folder, you should give .py extension from your side. But initially I am selecting this .py, right? Next time onwards, while adding the file, Python file, no need to give .py directly. You can mention the file name and then hit the enter button. So this is all checkboxes are activated. Click on next and simply click on install. It's very simple. There is no big deal. So it is a straightforward procedure to install this, and it won't take much more time even. If our entire Python software setup, it will take just 3-4 minutes, including Python installation yesterday, what we did. And who are new to this session, you don't worry. Okay, we just completed 2 demo lectures. Okay, day before yesterday and yesterday only. So our team will send that demo link video, demos videos link also. Please feel free to watch those 2 lectures, introduction to Python and how to download and install Python software yesterday, what we covered. And then after enrollment of your this course, then I'll send that all the videos to your Google Drive along with material. Who are following my lectures from the day one itself, so you need not to worry because you got clarity what I'm telling you. This is almost done.
Sir, I attended from yesterday. First class, I did not get the demo class, the recorded one.
You don't get generally, so the link they'll
Okay.
send you, and once your enrollment process is over, and from there onwards, I'll collect the mail ID from DurgaSoft, yours mail ID, then I'll start share the videos and material completely.
Okay, okay. So because you said no, the day before yesterday's class. Because yesterday I attended, day before yesterday I couldn't attend.
Okay,
Yesterday was my
fine.
first class.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Di- don't you receive the mail from Durgasoft that demo link video along with the course content?
No, yesterday for yesterday's class I got the demo link, but day before yesterday's I did not get
Okay, you see that link
because which the
directly
class
will,
which I missed. No, I did not get that.
yeah, that link redirect to you directly YouTube, right?
Correct, correct.
In the YouTube playlist, the first demo also it was there. You can check once.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sir.
Mm,
Maybe
yeah,
I'll check. I'll check.
yeah.
Thank you.
Now, after completion of setup, then it is asking completing PyCharm community edition setup. So it will ask that reboot now. That means restart now, or else you can do reboot manually later. Okay, I want to manually reboot later, then click on finish. So done. PyCharm editor is installed successfully. To open the PyCharm editor, you have an option called like desktop shortcut created, right? PyCharm Community Edition 2025.1. Or else you can go to search simply, type PyCharm. You will have PyCharm Community Edition also here. So click on this PyCharm Community Edition. Look at this for the first time, how it look like the PyCharm editor 2025 edition it is. It's a latest one. So do you want to allow this public and private networks? Yes, you can allow it, not a problem. Any code exchange possible. So I want to skip this all before settings, whatever I did. Okay. Now you can see first time in your case also, once you open PyCharm community editor, the look and feel will be like this. One dialog box is opening now. Welcome to PyCharm. And you can see there are few options are there. Option number 1, exclusively do you want to create a separate Python file? Then you can choose new script only. It's an only Python file, one program purpose. Otherwise, you can see second option, new project means if we select this one, you have to create separate project folder. For example, today, if I create project folder with the name like Python project 5 p.m., then until I complete this course, throughout our course, I will follow that folder only. I can add daily many programs, many Python files into that folder. Or else you have already with you one project, Python project folder previously. Do you want to open it? You can simply click on open it. Or else you have a code in repository system, GitHub. Okay, that we can go for clone repository option is there, fourth option. But I am selecting the new project folder because I want to create a project folder completely. Today onwards, that folder only I'm going to use. In that folder, I can add many number of Python programs throughout our lectures. Now you can see as soon as when I click on new project folder, left hand side automatically pure Python language was selected, and the location of your project is by default C drive, your computer name and PyCharm projects, Python project name is already there. But if you want to change the location for your convenient, so click on the folder menu, folder option, go to the location of your computer, any location you can select D drive, E drive, F drive. So go through that, select folder only as per your convenient. But I am going to create the project folder into this existing location only. Python project 5 p.m. I'm giving. It's my project name. From now onwards, you can see this is our project name. So once you give the name of the project, now you can see you just simply click on create button. Automatically Python interpreter 3.13 was automatically selected because we have done path setting, right? That automatically captured here. This is interpreter also configured well. Then click on create. Once you click on create, it is saying like, you can see PyCharm editor is setting up. So first time the look and feel of PyCharm editor is like this only. So you can adjust all the windows and layouts. Okay, let's adjust the layouts. So this layout I'm trying to reduce the size by dragging and dropping. And what's new in PyCharm editor do you want? You can observe, but I don't need. Close this. And in this left hand side panel, you can observe the project folder is Python project 5 p.m. Right now, we don't have any Python files here. So you have to add any number of files which you want. Okay. So first time, do you want to start coding with PyCharm editor into this project folder? So I would like to add Python files into this project folder. How to add Python files means very simple. Right click on Python project 5 p.m. Right click. Okay. And simply go to the new option. There is a new option. And there are two options are showing in front of you. One is Python file and next one is normal text files. Okay, remaining also there, but later we'll discuss that if it is required. But I'm trying to create a Python file right now. So right click on Python project 5 p.m. Go to new Python file or text file. What we have to select this one. If I choose file, this is called text file, right? So text file means it's not a Python file. It's a normal text file. If you want to make this file as Python, you must add .py extension for this. But if you choose this one, already you are choosing Python file, then no need to give the extension of .py file because already you are selecting Python file template only. So select this Python file and they're asking you give the new Python file name. So I'm giving simply test.py. .py is not required because at the time of installation, I have activated the checkbox called .py, right? So no need to give .py. Press enter after giving the name of the file. Automatically the test.py file created successfully. So this test.py file is your first Python file under this project folder. From now onwards, any number of files you can create under this project folder, do some coding and execute and go to the next file and write the code and execute separate programs. You can do that. And even next tomorrow or day after tomorrow also, you can open this project folder, all files, whatever you have done, your coding previously, it is completely successfully saved in that folder only. Okay, no need to do auto save and all. Directly automatically it will save. And let's start coding in this test.py. This is the coding editor. This area is we have to write coding, and in this area is just you can manage files and folders, and the bottom corner there is one more window will open that is showing that output, relevant output it will show. Okay, so let's have the coding clearly now. So print. So first time writing, you can see print. You notice that the moment when I start print, automatically the IntelliSense is opening, right? So print. You need not to type completely print. You should not complete the word by typing from your side. Just press enter button, automatically it will capture from IntelliSense. This is the advantage of PyCharm editor, you can see. Whatever we have seen in the last lecture, like interactive window, script mode, ideally software through, we don't get this type of facility, auto or recognize or IntelliSense option. Okay, so print, press enter, you can say welcome to DURGASOFT, like this. Okay, this is my script I want to write. Then after completion of your program, how to run? Yes, do you want to execute this program test.py? For the first time, right click on test.py file tab and simply run test. Once you click on run test, you see in the bottom corner, the output window says like welcome to DurgaSoft. Okay, this is the way to execute. And if you want to modify your code, for example, next hello I'm writing. So whenever you do changes in your program, after changes, every time do you want to execute, no need to right click on the tab again and again, no need to hit run test, right? Because already one time you executed your test.py file. So after modification, simply come to here and just refresh it. Okay, rerun test option is there, rerun. So once you rerun, output will be updated here only. And whatever, if we are, I'm giving just wantedly close the bracket here, wantedly. So look at this. The moment when I close the bracket, that clearly it says error indication underline red squigglies are showing like this. That means something is wrong here. So you notice that something wrong happened in your program. So it is giving clear alert by producing red line underline squigglies. Okay, so that you will come to know that something mistake. Even if you execute forcefully, then the error window says like syntax error, bracket was never closed, line number 2. On which line number error is there, that is showing clearly. You have to go there and close the bracket and rerun the program like this only. So this is how we can manage your Python files. But you can add any number of programs, not only test.py. Okay, later I'll show you how to add one more file. But before that, here look at this font sizes look like very small, right? Yes, do you want to increase the editor font size? Okay, for look and feel better, for clear visibility, you can increase this font size. And also the background theme, this is by default dark theme will be there. So do you want to change the background theme of PyCharm editor? You can also do that. How to do means I'll tell you that. Simply you have to do some settings. So this is the settings folder, like main menu. You can see this is main menu. Click on them and the immediately settings option is available. Click on it. Once you click on the settings, in the left hand side, by default appearance and behavior option is there. Select the appearance option and the theme is there. By default it's a dark theme. Then you can go through any theme. Light with light header, high contrast, darkula, get more themes. But I'm preferring the light theme for clearly visible purpose. Let's go to light theme. After selection of theme completed, do you want to change the font size? Now again, left hand side panel, there is a editor option is there. You can click on editor option, expand editor option, and there is a font option. It's clearly present, right? So click on font and the default font size of PyCharm editor is 13. I'm giving 18 for my convenient. So let's click on OK. Automatically the size has increased. Then theme also changed here. So do you wish to continue with the dark theme? If you like, you can proceed, no problem. But in my lecture complete for clear visibility purpose, I prefer light theme only. Okay. After that, you can see it's looking good now. And if you want to add more number of files in this project, so again, right click on Python project 5 p.m., go to new Python file, give the name test1. It's a new file, right? So now I am writing code in test1 program. How to write? You can see this is new program, right? A equal 10, B equals 20, C equals A plus B. Very simple program, and then print C. And now it's a new file, extremely new file it is. See, sir, for the first time when we create a new Python file, okay, you can't rerun in the terminal. Terminal means in the bottom corner, previously what we opened, that is terminal. So first time you must execute the new program by hitting right click on the tab and run test1 only. Now we got the output like 30. This program result came, right? Yes. Here one thing I want to tell you. Okay. Why generally uh, at beginning level of any programming language, okay, so we recommend to use proper editor. What is the reason? I'll tell you. Normally If you look at this program, A10, B20 is equal to A plus B, the program is looking good. Even we got output also, right? But this is not the way to write the program here. Okay, but how do we know that this is not the way to write Python program means? Actually, Python right now maintained by PSF, as I said already, like Python Software Foundation. And the foundation community people are giving some guidelines to the Python programmers. That is Python Enhancement Proposal. Python Enhancement Proposal, PEP, we can say that. According to the PEP standard, this is not the correct way to write Python program. So you can see this. Everybody can write the logics, but professional developers writing style is different, and beginner level developers, that means inexperienced programmers writing code is different. But in real time, you should try to habituate the professional way of writing the code is correct, because by, by looking the way of your code, they recognize you really have a real-time experience or not, then easily they'll catch you just by looking the way of you're writing the code only. So that's what from learning point of view only, you have to try to habituate in a professional way of writing program. But notice this in this program, when I place mouse pointer on equal to sign, they are saying some warnings, right? PEP8, missing white space around operator. Yes, this is not correct way. Okay, missing white space around operator means generally uh, before operator, after operator, you have to give some space. Look at this, the operator is a symbol actually. Later we'll discuss operators also in Python, what kind of operators are there. And the equal to symbol is there, this is operator, and I have not maintained any space before equal to sign, after equal to sign. So that's what it's saying, that according to Python enhancement proposal, missing white space around operator. Okay, let's give the operator before some space, after some space like this. This is correct way to write the code. You will get output, no doubt at all, but it's not look like good. Okay, according to standard, it's not there. Now, every time, sir, if I write all 10 lines of code already, 20 lines of code already, if I want to format the file, this is the way to adjust, not required, sir. Look at this, I'm having just technique here. So once you completed your already code, but do you want to correct way of writing the code or arranging the code, simply place the mouse pointer on equal to, they're asking you to reformat the file. So if I click on reformat the file, total code will be reformat according to Python enhancement proposal standard. Now when we place mouse pointer, there is no warnings. This is correct way to write the code. But these all guidelines, how we come, how do you know? Whenever you start using proper editor like PyCharm. But if I go through these options, interactive window, script mode, Python ideally, there is no such type of guidelines or indications or intelligence, never. You have to take your own risk to write Python code in this editors only. Okay, that's what at least in the initial stage of learning, not only I'm speaking about Python, right? Any language or any software course, if you learn, go with proper editor in the initial stage so that you will get clarity what options are there. You will, once you good at syntactically strong with Python and all, then later you can able to write in any editor without having help. So this is PyCharm editor advantage. Look and feel is good when compared to other options. The intelligence options are coming, error notification instantly will display. Okay, and we can habituate to write in a professional manner. Writing code is possible. So this is PyCharm editor introduction and making setup and giving the file names, how many number of programs we want, we can add it. See, sir, till the end of our sessions, like I said, core and advanced Python programming purpose, I'll take 45 working days to 50 working days, right? Throughout all the session, from now onwards, I'm going to use this Python project 5 p.m. folder only. In this folder, I can add as many as files which I want. So this is the way to write programming part in Python. Okay, next I'm going to start important concept, fundamentals in Python, or else I can say Python fundamentals. Yes, there are important fundamentals are there. Every beginner must and should aware of these fundamentals. You cannot ignore any one of the fundamental concept. Otherwise, you will be in trouble while writing Python code. So listen carefully. There are total 6 fundamental concepts I need to cover. First thing is comments in Python. Second thing is keywords or reserved words in Python. Third one is identifiers. Fourth one is variables. Fifth one is multiple assignment. And then sixth one, which is very important, most of them are getting confusion in this case, indentation of Python. So these are the very important fundamental concept before going to start logical programming with Python. Okay, so comment section, keywords are reserved words which are present in Python language, identifiers, variables, and then multiple assignment, indentation. Strictly remember. Okay, yes, very simple. I'll explain clearly, so try to understand. Nothing big trouble here. So let's have the discussion on comments. See, sir, comments are very common in any language, right? Even if you include, if you go through C language, C++, Java, C#.NET, even JavaScript, HTML, CSS, anywhere, comments are quite common. So comments can be used in two different situations. I'll explain the situation. Situation number one. As a programmer, I'm writing some application logic. Okay, in our one of the application, I'm writing some application logic. Imagine that while implementing application logic as a programmer, I'm not leaving any comment section. Just directly straight away, I'm writing some logic. Yes, but on fine day, due to some reason, if I left from my job, that means I resign the job. In place of my role, somebody will come, right? So other developer, when they look at my code, whatever I have done previously, they don't really understand what purpose I have implemented logic. Because at the time of logic, at the time of writing logic, I have never have not leave any comment section, like no description I have maintained. So they don't really understand what purpose I have written the code. So if I write some comments in the middle of the logic, what purpose you are writing the code, okay, what is the reason, if you leave the comments or write the comments, then other person, they can understand clearly by reading the comment section. So this is one reason why we need to prefer comments in Python or any language. And the reason number two, situation two, suppose in application logic, sometimes we have plenty of lines of code, but some lines I don't want to include in the execution part. So some lines of the code I want to exclude from the execution. Then if you don't want to execute some lines, means it doesn't mean that you have to delete that lines, right? So you have to keep those lines into comment section which you don't want to execute. That comment section Python interpreter will exclude from the execution. Later, whenever you want to include those lines in the execution, again you can do uncomment. So this is comments, uncomments purpose actually. But now, how to provide comments in Python? Very simple. Comments starts with simple hash sign. In Python, comment starts with what? Hash. Now, for example, this program, if you see here, I'm writing some code along with adding two numbers, 10 plus 20, 30. I'm writing some logic again here, welcome, and then print hello. Okay, if I run this, both this logic and this logic, both are working fine, right? You can see we got the 30 result and we got the welcome and hello statement in the output window. But I don't want to execute these two lines right now. If I don't want to execute these two lines means you better to put into comment section. So how to keep these two lines in comment section? You can give this hash sign like this. Once I provide hash sign before starting the line, so it will exclude from the execution, it will not include. Again, do you want to include these two lines? Then you can remove the hash sign. So your Python interpreter will consider these lines also in the execution part. So it will produce the output like this. But sir, one or two lines we can manually give the hash sign. But suppose here these total first four lines I want to, if I want to keep in comments means what can we do? So there is a shortcut. Look at this. To give comment section for multiple lines at once, shortcut key that is control plus forward slash is there. So once we hit this control plus forward slash, this total lines will be in comment section only, control plus forward slash. Let's do that. So select the number of lines, how many do you want to comment? Control forward slash, I'm hitting from my keyboard, automatically comments are created. So now let's run. We got welcome and hello. We don't get any result of this code. And again, if you want uncomment, select all the lines, control forward slash, again uncomment. Now it's executing. Now the program is fully. Total program also you can comment. So select total program by control A. Control A means all select, control forward slash comment, no output now. Again, control forward slash uncomment. Again, output is coming now. So this is the way to do comment section. So not only the existing code is in comment, do you want to write any description? Like you can keep into comment section. I'm giving some junk data, not meaningful statement. Just I'm telling you example. You can write your statements, valid points related to the program in comment section only. So this is about comments in Python language. There is a shortcut key in PyCharm editor to provide comments, control plus forward slash. Uncomment and comment both are same shortcut. Now coming to the next fundamental concept, which is also really important, keywords or reserved words. See, sir, these keywords or reserved words also very quite common in any language. So every language is having its own words like keywords, reserved words. The word which is reserved for particular thing or particular task, that word you should use for the same task only. So you cannot use that words for other task. Okay, so they reserved some words for particular usage, and what purpose they reserved the words, same purpose you have to use. Purpose is fixed. You can't use as your own purpose that words. Okay, first of all, let's bring the keywords which is present in Python clearly. So to get complete keywords in current version of Python, there are simple two lines of code is recommend to write. Okay, I'll write the two lines of code. For that, I'm adding one more new file, Python file. So right click on Python projects 5 p.m. Go to the new, select Python file, give the name of the file test2, then press enter. We have added one more file. So you can see I want to get complete keywords in Python. To get complete keywords, I'm importing library like import keyword. Okay, so Python, the moment when we install Python software, there are plenty of libraries gets installed. Libraries means predefined code. So Python offer lot of predefined libraries. They are asking you to ready to use. So they're offering one of the library called keyword library. We are trying to import keyword. Why we are importing keyword? Because in this keyword library, there are a lot of keywords are present. I want to extract that keywords from this library. To extract these keywords from this library name dot kw list is required. This is just two lines of code. Import keyword, print keyword.kw list. Here print is a built-in function which is for displaying the output. Generally output purpose we use print function. Okay, so let's run the test2.py by right click on the tab, and you can see that there are in the output lot of keywords are present here. These are the complete keyword list: false, none, true, and you can see horizontal scrolling is there. You can also right hand side you can scroll, automatically all keywords are present. But sir, in the output, if I don't want to scroll, can't we display this total keywords in same window for clear at once visibility point of view? Yes. So all the things you need to do. So you can see there is a left hand side options are available, right? Okay. Some options are saying like this. You can see there is option. Soft wrap option is there. So if I click on soft wrap, automatically the window is adjusted, wrap up this all the keywords at one look it is providing clear. So that means you need not to horizontally scroll. So at a time it's visible all the keywords present in the output list. So these are all keywords in Python. And strictly remember, every keyword is important to us, not now in our, according to the topic, I'll introduce all the keywords clearly. No keywords I can miss. Okay. Each keyword is important to us. And as I said in my previous lecture, Python is a case sensitive programming language, right? So cases are important like lowercase, uppercase. That's the reason I'm telling you the first three keywords you can observe false, none, and then true. These first three keywords are capital letter starting with capital letter. So you have to maintain same thing. False F capital, none N capital, true T capital. And remaining all words are lowercase only. You can see all the keywords are lowercase. So this is important. And you can see one of the keyword already I have used it in my program. So there is a import keyword is there, right? So look at this. The import is also one of the keyword is keyword list. Okay. So yeah, once the moment I use keyword here, import keyword means Python interpreter will recognize the programmer is expecting some libraries are importing. So keywords will convey a special message or special meaning to the interpreter to do a particular task. Okay, that's the importance of keyword. And every keyword is having its own purpose. Already they reserved. Suppose, let me have the explanation. Here, def keyword is there. Okay, def, for example. This keyword is reserved for what, defining the function, for defining the function. But if I use the keyword as like variable, is it possible? You can see this. There is clearly error. Okay, actually this def keyword is a reserved word. This keyword can be used to define only for function. Function definition purpose we have to use. But how I am using this def keyword in my program right now as a variable, right? You can't use it. So that's the reason it is giving error clearly. You can see this. The moment when I execute syntax error, invalid syntax, line number 4. Line number 4 means this is only. Okay. For suppose if I remove this F character like this. Now F character. Now it's valid point. Why valid it is? Because this name DE is my variable name. It's possible. There is no keyword present with the name DE, right? So that's what we are getting the output 100 value. So I'm initializing the 100 value to the DE variable and I'm printing DE. DE is just my variable name. It's valid. But if you use keyword, it's not valid. For example, you can see if I'm using if is a keyword. Look at this in the keyword list. There is a if keyword is there. What is the purpose of ifs are generally to test the condition actually. But you are using how you are using if keyword as a variable. It's not allowed. No keywords or reserved word can be used as your own variable type. Okay.
Sir, print is a keyword or a reserved words?
Function that is not keyword.
Okay, that is why I was observing in the keyword, it was not there.
It was not there obviously. Why it's there? It's a function
Okay,
actually.
okay, got it.
Mm, mm. See, sir, function always it is associated with the bracket, like it is brackets are there.
Okay,
Wherever wherever you observe the word at the end with the brackets, that is called function. Print is a function, like input is a function. Okay, ID is a function. Later you will come to know that. And type is a
okay,
function. These are all functions. It's not there in keywords.
okay, got it, sir.
Print is a built-in function for producing the output. For example, you can see I'm printing here keyword.kw list. That's I'm printing just because of we are able to see the output values here. For example, if I'm not printing, you can see import keyword keyword.kw list. No output. If I add printer, it will produce the output by collecting all the keywords from keyword.kw list and it's printed back to you. So print is means producing the output here. Okay. So this is what print, print print. So this is keyword list. Every keyword is important to us. Every keyword is having a special meaning, special purpose. The keyword which is reserved for particular task, the keyword should be used for same task only. You can't use your own task purpose keywords. Okay, this is completely keywords are present in Python. But sir, remember this keywords using these two lines we are getting right. But these two lines not only work in PyCharm editor only. No, you have other editor like previously what we have launched. The moment when we install Python software by default, one editor came right, ideally. There also we can get these keywords. You can see, for example, ideally I'm opening. This is ideally. As soon as when we open ideally software, you will be able to see interactive window. Now you can see import keyword. Here only the problem is IntelliSense will not come. You have to type your own way. Here print is not required. Keyword.kw list. Now we got KW keyword list here also we are getting. Anywhere we'll get, not a problem. This is. So this is the way to get the keywords in Python. So these are most important fundamental concept like comments and keywords are reserved words. So in the tomorrow session, again, we have a lot of discussion of these fundamentals, identifiers, variables, multiple assignments, and indentation, which is really important, sir. Don't miss tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last demo session of this Python course. After tomorrow session, if you wish to continue the regular session from day after tomorrow, you try to contact DurgaSoft for enrollment of this course. Then tomorrow you can use this link only. Feel free to join with this link and attend one more demo. And after tomorrow, the link will be changed from Friday onwards. So do you wish to continue from Friday onwards? You must enroll for this course. For enrollment procedure, feel free to contact to DurgaSoft team and they'll assist you. Once your enrollment is over, you will get a new link. From then onwards, you continuously join with that link only until you complete your course. So this is from my side today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me now.
Sir, in the second one which you did know, like ideal, the second compiler, no, this little top, Python idle,
This is
like how,
editor.
okay, like you did
This
not give the print function. How did that happen? Like, means you
yeah,
when you got the result,
yes, yes,
not
yes.
giving the
Actually,
print function.
actually, this is called interactive window, which I discussed previously, right? This is
Correct.
the interactive window. In the interactive window, just as a user try to interact by typing the library name and method name, directly it will print it, not required print function. It is optional, not compulsory.
Okay, that means what are the functions that it is there in Python? Like, is there a
Yeah,
number?
that is, see, as soon as when we see, if here import keyword, okay, and next line you can see keyword data. KW list means it will bring completely this list of words, whatever it is there. Internally print will work. No need to have. And the moment when I enter, automatically it will capture and print back to the user here. If,
Okay,
if, if you want, you can use print also, no problem. Look at this. I'm using print. Import keyword. Next print I'm using keyword dot KW list. It is also possible.
okay. With or without print, it will work.
It will work
Oh,
here only, in this interactive window
only in
only.
idle. Okay.
Yes, yes. But not only ideally, this is interactive window. For example, if I create new file, here you
Okay.
must use print again.
Okay.
Hmm. Here you must use print again. For example, here import keyword print. Here you compulsory use keyword dot kw list
Uh-huh.
like this. You have to save it, run it, it will work now.
Okay.
It's a new file now.
Okay. In new file, it will not work because you already gave them the top, no?
Yes, exactly.
Interactive word. Okay.
Hmm. But in PyCharm also print is compulsory. Look at this in the PyCharm, whatever I mentioned, print is compulsory. If you don't use print, nothing will happen. It has to bring the output. Like you can see, there is no output.
It is empty.
Empty. Print is required compulsory here.
Okay.
Only in the interactive shell, there is not required to print use.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Yeah.
Sir, in
Thank you.
inter in, sir, in interactive window, new
Oh,
file is mandatory for printf.
please, your voice completely break. Please repeat it once.
In interactive window,
Hmm.
print print is new file is make the new file.
Hmm. In that, print is required. It's
Print
a
is
new file.
mandatory or not? Okay.
Yes, yes, I am saying that it is required new file. New file means mandatory. Interactive shell means directly press enter, automatically it will print it. Not required over there.
I'm a little bit confused.
Wait a minute. I'm closing PyCharm, right? We don't have an issue with this. This is ideally software I'm opening.
Okay.
This window is what? Interactive window or not?
Interactive window.
Right. In this interactive window, import keyword. Here either you can use print or without print, I can
Without yes.
get, right?
Yes.
Result came or not?
Yes, came.
Fine. Now next I'm going to file menu. I'm choosing new file,
New
right?
file.
Now this is the untitled window.
Yes.
So I'm using, look at this, import keyword. Okay, just I'm writing without print. You can see keyword dot kw list. If you can't execute this one, sir, because we have to save it, right? So save it.
Okay.
Now in my desktop, I'm saving with test.py. Once I save, run this now. What is the output, sir, here? No output, right?
No output.
The reason is why you have not used any print. Let's have the print here.
Okay.
Print. Close print. Save changes. Control S. After save changes, run module. Now we got the output here. You can see this.
Okay.
So new file, every new file, it's required print.
Okay.
Only interactive window, print is not required because instantly we are getting the output, right?
Okay. New window mandatory for printf. Print.
Obviously. Print,
Yes.
printf not, print
No.
only.
I'm a Java guy. That's why I'm printf.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
So this is about today's session. Tomorrow we'll continue from here onwards. Don't miss. Tomorrow also we have a lot of important fundamental concept like identifier variables, remaining things. We'll continue here. Have a nice
Okay.
time. See you tomorrow.
Have a nice day, sir. Thank you.